just got loaded, and we're now on our way to our fuel solution. I just want to show you guys the type of things that we have to go through as a truck driver, like picking up a load wise, because this was ridiculous here. I can't go that way. I have to go back out the way that I came. It's just, it's ridiculous, dude. It honestly is. So, let's do this real quick. Zip ties, they hang out, I just fucking take them. Because you don't know when you're out here trucking, you ever get these zip ties. Connecticut, so I'm gonna just go, once I drop this, I'm gonna go head up 87 and stop at a Walmart to sleep, because there ain't shit on 84 or 87, and not in Danbury. Alright, let's see how I'm gonna so we gotta do it this way, and of course you're speeding down the street. Let's go. Let's just speed fucking down the street, and then I gotta go. This is gonna be fun. Clear of that, which it looks like I am. Alright. tight these streets are, dude. I hate Rhode Island. I honestly hate Rhode Island. I feel like I'm in freaking New York City. Stop. I'm out of it. All I gotta do now is get onto 195, and then I gotta take 95 down to my exit, and then this time when I'm coming back up, or I think, yeah, no, when I was going up, I know now not to take the freaking express lanes. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys exactly what I had to go through in order to get to the shipper, but this time I was leaving shipper, so I'll see you guys on the flip side. Oh, we're almost there. I said right lane closed, but from the looks of it, it's not actually closed. So to be honest and to be fair, looks like they might be. Yeah, they might be. picked up over at Walmart. So let's head on over. We have an 8 o'clock appointment today. Let's try to get there in time. What are you doing? Difficult to get out of here, depending on how many people are here. I had to park over here at the Walmart. It's the closest I can get, you know. So, I mean, from the looks of it, it's looking pretty bad. Not too bad, not too bad. And I could have parked right there. May or may not be my last load for today, but only load probably, because I have to go to the shop and get this truck serviced. And thankfully it's at my terminal, not the Jonestown terminal, because Jonestown has messed up a lot of times, not only on my truck, but on somebody else's truck that I know. I'm pretty sure I already told you guys, but she was driving down a mountain in Virginia, and her truck completely shut down because her radiator cracked, spewing all the coolant everywhere. And on top of that, Jonestown didn't find out that there was a head gasket leak, or head gasket that was blown. So she was stuck in Virginia for like 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, I kind of wish that all of our shops would treat our trucks and do our trucks accordingly, like any other mechanic would. So Swift probably just spent so much more money on repairing that truck over at a Freightliner dealership than it would have taken our shop mechanics to do. Plus, it also doesn't, I don't understand the fact of why they brought it to a Freightliner dealership instead of the West Virginia terminal. a beer load. It's most likely empty cans per usual, but they really do like loading us to the brim, per se. So, I'm going to teach you guys how to strap these types of load down. That's a while I'm back here, do that. And go ahead and get this all started up. So we got those two plastic things. So, oh, these are full. These are actual full-size cans. Okay, that's great. That's lovely. And yeah, they staggered. No. All right. Anyways, so they provide us those, so we don't break the boxes. Now all we gotta do is strap them make sure it's just like that. Like I said, this is only so we can protect the boxes. You see how they go wrap around the corners like that? That's what we want. So with this first strap, we're essentially setting these plastics in place. Now, before I go any further, always make sure your straps aren't actually, yeah. So, in a sense, if you're a flatbed operator, these are your corner guards. So you don't mess up the freight because of how tight you want it to be. Now, I like mine tight. You guys don't know that, but I like my straps tight because back in the towing industry, if you had tight straps, that car ain't going anywhere. Even if you roll off the edge of the mountain and even if you roll off the edge of the mountain, car-wise, towing-wise, sorry. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, see, that is not good. So, I might have to go up one. That's not because of my doing. I'm gonna have to go up one, so I can stay on that. But if you have your car strapped down tight in the proper way. If you go down, roll on the mountain or on a curb, that car stays attached to your truck. So, no, it's good. That's tight. Now it's got to tighten this top there. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, do you grease your straps? No, I do not. And the reason why I don't grease or lubricate the mechanism is, well, we're in an enclosed space. I don't see any holes, so we're good with that. We're in an enclosed space. So my straps aren't, they're not gonna rust. So now I gotta get all this stuff dealt with. I'm gonna scale out all the good goods. Let me see. Yeah. Budweiser, these guys do a lot. Michelob Ultra, Michelob. However you guys want to say it, they do it. So, yeah. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Good rainy morning. Early morning start. We have this load drop at 6 a.m. I know I left you guys when I was tightening the straps for this load. So when I went to go scale out, because you know they want us to scale back for that additional hour of sleep. It's more or less likely that I will miss my alarm. So that's but now the other thing about trucking is, you get a cold, you get sick, oh well, push through. Now if you're deathly sick and you can't even like move or anything, that's when companies will be, oh okay, yeah, just take the day. This is why I don't like American roads. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're like this everywhere else, but when it rains, you can't see the lines unless you have the reflectors like these guys have. It's so stupid. Like, they need to work on a better system. Like glow in the dark paint or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm currently getting over a cold. It's not too big of a deal, I guess. But I'm 17 minutes out, so it's alive on